Oh, so nice to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. I'm very, very excited to see you. Yeah, I see so many familiar names, but I'm really too slow to read. Natalia. I will not try to read, you know, I'm not the best quick reader. I like to mix you know, like I love to make a word salad. And then I don't want to offend anybody. Yeah, welcome. I'm so happy that so many of you have already signed up for the Pussy Yoga Immersion. So we're super, super excited. Me and my assistant Astrid, and many of you have also like written us, so you know her also a little bit. And yes, this will be so amazing. It's already on Saturday. And today I wanted to do a quick live and just tell you a little bit about what's to come. And also you know, like we had some questions like, how is this different from the sensuous dance workout? I already have this, will this be any, you know, any better and everything? So I wanted to let you know. And also something to celebrate is that half of the people who have signed up are our Essence of Belly Dance teachers. And so this is also like, I'm so happy that they come back and they want to learn more, and then they already know that the stuff delivered will be amazing. And I'm really, really so excited. It's like really like I was sitting like on a big bottle and I couldn't let all the stuff out that's inside. And now in this program we will start unraveling the entire Pussy Yoga technique and everything that's not in the book and that's not anywhere else, and I have been storing it in myself, and now it can get out. So like in the teacher training, the Essence of Belly Dance teacher training, I already put a lot out there, but this has to become its own training, because Essence of Belly Dance is, you know, you have to become this Essence of Belly Dance teacher, and that's also like a world in itself. So yes, so let's go through everything. And also you can ask questions, because I will see your questions here in case you ask, can I still sign in? Yes, you can still sign in. If you go to my bio, you will find a link. And if you go to the homepage cocoberlin.com, you will also find a link, and there you can sign in. So, and we have a special, so until today at 5, now it's 3. Roughly 3 in Europe, in Madrid and Berlin and Paris, so that's 3 here. And at 5 we have a deadline for a special bonus, which will be an extra implementation session with me. So we meet 4 weeks after the entire program is finished. And then, you know, like after the program, you'll probably also have more questions and things that you want to maybe go a little bit deeper with. So we will have an implementation session for everybody who signs up until 5 o'clock this time. So like in 2 hours, if you sign up within 2 hours now, you will get this bonus. And then we'll meet again, and you'll have 2 hours with me to dive deeper on certain techniques that you want, or maybe answer all the questions. And also, you know, we have a little coaching element built in, so you can also like maybe get coached for your particular thing that you will be going through, because there will be so much unraveling, there will be so much happening. So this will be really life-changing. Like the Essence of Belly Dance teacher program is also life-changing, in case you don't know. Like, yeah, like you go in one person and then you come out somebody who you didn't know you even were. So that's what our women report to us, and you can also read the testimonials there. You don't need to take my word for it. I'm really excited about everything. So, but I, you know, like I sometimes lose myself when I get so excited, so I can also practice my own thing. Yeah, stay in my body. And we can all do this together. So we feel how we're sitting, where we're sitting, and even if there's a lot of exciting things going on, I think if you just watch a live, it's not so distracting with all the questions. But maybe you also see this. I'm not a big Instagram person, so I don't really know what happens if you watch a live for a long time. So let's see, there was another, yeah, that's great. Love from India. Oh, that would be so amazing to have you from India, because I love India. I've been teaching in India 2011, and I was so in love. It was a 3-week intensive course with Indian women from all age groups, really they brought their kids from all women, of course, from little girls until grandmas, and it was an amazing time. They are amazing. It was also very interesting for me because I realized how religious this society is and how strict they are, and how the women crave freedom and body-mind connection. So it was really interesting, like, to go, because it was in the northern of India, and they told me that in the south of India they are a little bit more open-minded and they have more of this yoga. Nobody was practicing yoga. It was in Indore. I don't know if you know it. So it was in Indore, in the north of India, and it was really great. I had oh, hello, beautiful sister. Oh, you joined Shada Da No Sian 350. That's so nice. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, so let's go. You know, I even wanted to do this nice relaxation with you, and now I am somewhere else. So we're going and having a look at what's inside the program. So excited myself. So yes, and why I'm scrolling, you can do what we always do. Feel your body, feel where you're sitting, feel your breath, and just arrive here with us. Beautiful. Yes, so the first thing that we're gonna do this Saturday will be diving into the anatomy, and we will find out where our pelvis and our pelvic floor are in our body, and we'll go really through everything. We start with the bones, like what you can feel inside your body and outside your body. Look how fragile this is. It's really very interesting. And then we will look at all the pelvic floor stuff. It's way more and more interesting than this. But we will not only look at it, we will really embody it, because this is where the power lies. Really feel your body and know what's going on. This is what empowers you. Okay, so we will do this. So this will be like really a deep dive, and it will be different from all the stuff that you already know. And the interesting is that normally you come to a workshop, and then in every workshop there are older, like people who have already joined several times, and then people who are new to the work. So I have to always somehow start with the basics. And the amazing thing about this program is that we will be over 3 months walking together, so we will all be at the same level, and then we all can dive deeper. So, and then you learn about your fascia, about your muscles, but also how to really feel it and how they move when you do your daily stuff. And when you already embody all this stuff in your daily life, you know, like making your bed, you know, washing dishes, walking the stairs, you will already have a pelvic floor training. Just by connecting your mind and your body, your nervous system will already be able to adjust many things that you just can't get with simple pelvic floor squeezes or the common pelvic floor exercises. So this will be it, and then the next week we will dive into the emotional connection. So where do we feel our emotions? In our body. So our emotions happen in our body, and most of us are cut off here, and then many of us are cut off in the pelvis. And this is not, you know, it's not us. We're not broken or something. It is all society over the times we have just separated ourselves from our bodies. And until today, you know, we try to get into our bodies. We do the yoga, we do everything. But until we really dive into our pelvis and heal our relationship with our pelvis and all the emotions that are stored there, all the shame, all the fear, all the trauma that we inherited from all the women that came before us, and all of this is still ingrained in our body. And this is not just like a spiritual teaching or something. but it is really now scientifically proven. The field of epigenetics have found out, and there are so many experiments about this. I will not talk about this here because I've touched on this in other lives, and it's also in my new book that will be coming next year. And so I will not dive deeper into this, but basically we inherit certain things from our parents, certain trauma from our parents genetically, and it is then really written in our genes, and it's trauma that we have in our bodies, although we live here now and we're safe. So, but that's actually not such a bad thing, because we have access to our bodies. And so what we will be doing, like in the second module, is touching softly and lightly on those things, so our body can unravel some of the stuff that we are storing inside. So it can, through a very, very simple and proven process, it can release the things, and we always stay in the comfort zone. So we don't do, you know, like we don't do trauma therapy or things. You can do this on your own with your therapist. We will do simple things that everybody universally can do for themselves, to slowly and surely show the body that it's safe and that it's allowed to feel those emotions. And then we process those emotions, and it's light, it's healing. It can be a little bit painful, or for me, I find actually it's not so much the pain, it's more feelings that we don't want to feel, like disgust, right, or hate. Like there are some feelings that we just don't want to feel, and so we just let them flow through us. So we let our body heal itself. And you know what, we don't actually need to do anything more, like of course follow the techniques, but then just let the body do the work, because the body is the natural healer. Over all the centuries, over all the millennia that we have lived on the planet, humans have developed evolutionary with their own healing capabilities. Like our bodies know how to heal from a wound. Like if you cut yourself, our body knows what to do. You don't need to do special things. But the same thing is also for emotional trauma. So we can still access these things and heal them. I see that there's a question. Let's see what that is. My balance is really bad, and I want to know whether this is likely to help me feel more grounded. Oh yes, for sure. This will help you feel more grounded. And it has several aspects to this. So first, of course, when you focus more on your pelvis, the center of gravity, your perceived center of gravity, is not somewhere in your chest, and it goes a little bit lower. And then through the pelvic floor work that we do, you will also heal the connection from your pelvis through the fascia, bones and muscles to your feet. So you will have also a more stable stance. And then the other aspect is that through the body-mind connection that we're doing, your nervous system will just know more about your body and where your body is in space. So it's called proprioception. How you perceive yourself is another sense. So we have the classic 5 senses, but we have also so many new senses that science finding out right now. And proprioception is one of them, to really know where you are and what's going on with you. So definitely this will help you with balance. Sorry people, I don't know what it was. Okay, let's move on. So this will be the second module, to see how all of that we have, and everything builds on top of each other. And the funny thing is that, like in the first module, you learn the anatomy, and then you have the whole week to dive a little bit deeper into everything. So you can repeat the video that you will have, and you can also maybe already practice with the little exercise that we will give you, like a shorter snippets from the video that you can just do in the evening or in the office. And then, so you will have like 1 week of already more embodiment, and then we meet for the second week. And then we meet for the third week, and this is also something I'm very, very excited about, because most people never relax their pelvis. And I have done a YouTube video, and I have done some exercises with you here and in the workshops for relaxing, but there are other things that are way more relaxing for the pelvic floor muscles, for the frontal muscles, for the back muscles, and it's really, really, really relaxing. And it's even like calming your nervous system so strongly that maybe you will even fall asleep. It's a very, very good and easy way to wire yourself down for sleeping. So in case you have sleep problems, or you just feel that you're a lot out of balance, so this will be something that you can have in your toolbox to always readjust yourself and practice getting into the parasympathetic nervous state where you can heal, you can digest, and you can sleep well. And then maybe this is something you will use every evening, just, you know, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then go to sleep afterwards, and then wake up way more refreshed. And if your body gets used to this, that it can relax and release so deeply, this will be amazing. So all of these things are trauma informed, and they are really helping you with whatever you have been going through in your life, or your ancestors have been going through in your life. Okay, so that's it. So this will be week 3, deep healing relaxation. And then after this we will have 1 week where you hopefully do one of these 3 videos just for yourself. So we call it implementation week. So you don't get new material, but you can repeat any of the weeks for yourself. Of course, again, just what I say, okay, today I have a day off, so I will not do anything. But you can also really use this to dive deeper into whatever you want. And then we meet for module 4, and this is lifting from within. So because this is also something that I teach a little bit in Essence of Belly Dance, but only like 5 minutes, and then we will have like 1 hour. And this is a technique that I've learned 2015, and then from there I immediately implemented it into Essence of Belly Dance, but everything is somehow compacted. So now this gets like 1 hour, and it's